We love shining the spotlight on Oklahoma students who are making a difference in their communities. And we couldn't do it without philanthropist Noble McIntyre.
Yeah, and of course he's joining us live here. Always good to see you, Noble. And who are we honoring today?
Hey, Malcolm, good to see you too. Today we have Burns Flat young adults. I told them I wouldn't say kids. Burns Flat. In fact, I love having Burns Flat so much. Not only did I bring out and bust out the actual jersey I wore in high school football in Burns Flat, but my mom is watching because I called to tell her I had Burns Flat kids on today. Today we have Kathryn, Sirmon, and Evie. Go ahead, tell them who you are because I get it wrong all the time.
Evie, Denny.
Evie, Denny. I've mispronounced it a couple times. I'm very sorry about that. So we have some Burns Flat young adults here in 4-H that have several projects, really, but your main one is the Heart to Heart project where you're making pillows and you're delivering them to the Oklahoma Children's Hospital, and you're getting a lot of joy out of that. So why don't you, Kathryn, tell us how you came up with this idea and why you're doing it.
Okay, so I have a great-grandmother who had breast cancer, and so we were able to come up with it because I was homeschooled. And so in my homeschool group, we decided to make these pillows and distribute them to the breast cancer centers around Oklahoma. And we didn't get a chance to deliver them. So in 4-H thought, why not? Why not just give it a try? Make things easier.
I agree. Now, both of you make them, and we were talking a little bit earlier about how long it takes to make them, where you get your supplies. Walk us through that process.
We get donated supplies. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to make them if you're going fast.
Okay, and then where do you get your supplies? Do you buy them or people donate them? Tell me about that.
We get most of them donated, but we do have to buy some to get pretty colors or whatever.
Okay. Now, once you make them, you're delivering them. And tell me about that process. Who do you deliver them to?
So we drop them off around to the front desk of each hospital, and sometimes I'll take them back, or just when the next patient comes in. Other times they'll just hold them there, and when they come in, they'll be like, okay, hey, just to make your day better, and they'll drop them off.
All right. Now, Kathryn told us a little bit about why she does it and what she gets out of it. Tell me why you're part of this project and what it means to you.
If you're in a children's hospital, it must not be fun. So for me, making the heart pillows, I just want to brighten their day and make sure they feel loved, that we care about them.
Now, I do a lot of charitable stuff too. I do a turkey thing, and I actually get to see the benefit when I hand a turkey to somebody that needs it and see the reaction from the people that are receiving from me. Do you get any of that? Tell me about some of the responses that you've had. You've put all this work into it. You've made the pillows. You've delivered them. And you're giving them to people, like you said, your grandmother, it helps her, these children who are not having a good day anyway. What kind of responses are you receiving, either in person or in cards or things like that?
So I've never got to speak to one in person yet, but we hope to in the future. But we receive lots of cards from different recipients of it. And each one, they're all very grateful. They're like, they make my day better. It makes waiting in the hospital room just a step better, just so you're not sitting there and just dreading everything.
How does it make you feel when you see these cards and you're seeing that, you're out here doing something beyond what your ordinary peers doing and getting these cards back and seeing that what you're trying to do, you're actually accomplishing? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really glad that I can make someone feel that way, make their day brighter, and make them have a better day.
Okay. Now, this isn't your only project. This is one of your main projects. What are some of the other projects that you're doing as well?
So we've done cancer care bags, which are kind of like the heart pillows, how they help people like that. They have gas cards, a devotional, different crosswords and stuff in them to help them. And then we're also going to start working on bibs for nursing homes. And we've done some in the past. We're going to try and get that up again to help them.
Out of all the projects that you're doing, and we looked at some pictures earlier, and there's some that the viewers are seeing. We looked at those earlier, what they're going to be. What's your favorite? When you think back across all the different ones you've done, what's your favorite project?
Well, I've done so many, but I think my favorite would be this one. Just the responses we get. It just makes me happy to see that they're so happy,
Why 4-H? Why do you do 4-H?
I do it because Larissa tells me to, and because I have a good time. We always have fun, and I really enjoy myself.
Larissa is a Ledbetter. I know the Ledbetter family. She's right over here behind us. Why 4-H?
Maybe because we did have Larissa, like she said, but I got to grow up and watch her kids and how they did it and be the leadership that they are. And so that kind of inspired me to be like, hey, I want to be like that too.
Well, I appreciate both of you. I applaud both of you. As you know, I'm Noble McIntyre, formerly of Burns Flat of McIntyre Law, and I like to honor young adults doing things in the community beyond their peers. So I have for you the Noble McIntyre plaque winner for July and one for you. And I also have checks for each of you and a check for Burns Flat 4-H as well. It's just my way of saying thank you. You guys keep it up. Guys, another 2 fantastic winners, this time from Burns Flat. Couldn't be happier to have some Burns Flat kids here. Back to you, Malcolm.
All right, I'll take this one for you, Malcolm, since you're busy with our upcoming guests. That segment is sponsored by Noble McIntyre and McIntyre Law. They are experienced trial lawyers. McIntyre Law is located at 8601 Southwestern Avenue in OKC. You can check them out online at McIntyreLaw.com, and you can even download their new app, or you can give them a call at 405-917-5200, and they even offer virtual meetings.